Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Pisces, it's for you. They're general readings, use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibration. Oh good, sorry, I've got the hiccups. I just ate a piece of ginger, and unfortunately every so often when I do that it gives me the hiccups. So if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button so you have the Lovers card. Right, so if you in all of these different areas of life, now it's true we make hundreds, thousands of decisions a day, right? So there's nothing new about that, but the Lovers card usually represents a significant choice. And so this tells me that in all of these different areas of life this week, you are going to be making some decisions that will have rather large, I don't like the word consequences, because as soon as you hear it, it just gets your hackles up. It feels almost negative, doesn't it? Like, let's use the word results. So in all of these different areas of life, you're about to get big results because you're having to make a big or a heartfelt choice or a decision of some sort. Now, it also, excuse me, also suggests that your love life, your relationships, your partnerships are going to be that much more to the fore in all of these areas as well. For your actions and options this week, for a lot of you, this could be a week where you are choosing a job or to take on board some kind of responsibility when it comes to work. It also suggests that you could possibly be having maybe some of you are traveling this week, right? Maybe you're deciding to take a little early holiday, as the case might be. The Sun card is light, heat, blessings, joy, happiness, abundance. You've got this in your actions and options. So it's like this week, you really can't lose, right? You'd have to work really hard to mess this up. Now, when it comes to the options that are available to you, options for success, options for movement and advancement, especially when it comes to the love life or the career. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this is definitely a week of travel, right? There's some sort of holiday, maybe vacation, maybe it's just a retreat of some sort that you're taking, but this bodes very, very well for you. I think it's going to be really enjoyable, and there's a lot of really great energy here. That Knight of Pentacles, when it comes to the communications is going to be slow and steady, so there's no nasty surprises here. Now, when it comes to your academia, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, your Knight of Pentacles, it's really you fixing your sights on the future. Now, you're not known for, holding something in place. You are mutable water. You are the epitome of water, right? Movable, changeable, ethereal, right? Energetic, psychic, intuitive, emotional, right? All of those things. But this Knight of Pentacles, you're getting really serious about your studies. And with that Sun card, it's like you've got a really clear idea in mind of where you want this knowledge to take you. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, same kind of energy, right? This is you fixing your eyes. Maybe you finally realize this week, maybe you make the decision of, I know what title I want, I know what job role I want, I know what sort of position, area or industry I want to be in. And it's like this week you make a really heartfelt, very deep decision to go in that direction. It's like, this is what I want, this is the direction that I'm going in, I know this is the right one for me. So I actually really like this for you. I think it's like the culmination or the solidification of all of your prior knowledge and wisdom. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves. This could be some kind of trip or journey, maybe even some kind of exploratory trip. Maybe you're connecting with a bigger or a larger institution. Maybe you are interacting with a corporate company, any company that's not yours, basically. It's like you're maybe not necessarily collaborating, but you're definitely taking ideas, you're having conversations around a connection of a business nature. I like this because it might be that you are setting up a big client that could actually be very beneficial to you, moving forward. When it comes to your home, but the thing is as well, because you've got the Lovers card here, it's very likely that if you're taking, I call them big fish clients, right? If you're taking on a big fish client, they might say to you, look, we want you on retainer, or we want you to work exclusively for us. Or you might realize very quickly that in trying, in wanting to fulfill this thing for them, it's going to take up the majority of your time, and so you're going to have to change your business model in some way. When it comes to your home and environment, that Knight of Cups, when it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working, the Knight of Pentacles with the Sun card, travel, right? Even if it's just a road trip, this would be a great week for it. And with that Lovers card, it's very possible that you won't be going on your own. You'll be going with someone. Maybe you're taking the road trip to go and be or meet someone, right? That could be really nice as well. When it comes to your love and relations, you've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so look, the Seven of Wands tends to show up as it can be a little bit of, friction that's going to need to be looked at. Because you've got the Sun card here, it's mitigated. And so there might be something that you have wanted to say to a partner for a while but haven't been able to. This is the week to say it, right? Because it will get said, but it will get solved as well. For those of you that are single and looking, the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, it'll be somebody that you meet on your travels, or, in a different space or sphere than you are used to. It's also very possible that you could see this person maybe at a time where they're not at their best. All right. And so it's up to you to kind of decide or make the choice. Do I want to be with this person? Right. And it may even be like, let's say you're just starting to date someone. Maybe you see them and you're like, wow, okay, so this is what you're like when you're messy. Right. And you've got to make that choice. Like, am I in for this? Also worth mentioning, the lunar lacuna is up and out there for your joining pleasure. So there's a link to a video in the description telling you all about it. You've probably seen this popping up on my socials. If you would like to be a part of this wonderful community collective of lunar gatherings, then you know what, hit the link in the description box below and get signed up. If you want to look at it and if you want to get a feel for what it's about and whether it's for you or not, before signing up, you can watch the video in the link. It's on my channel. It's one of the newest videos that I've put out. With that said, for your money and materials, you have the Emperor. So I love that, right? This is you choosing to get really serious about your resources, about your living situation, about your health. It's like across the board, and it's not, luckily this isn't a knee-jerk thing. It's not even because you have like a healing or a health crisis or even a financial crisis. There's something that happens this week that really sets your trajectory for you in your career, in your home, in your health, in your money, right? It's like you get something happens this week that makes you really serious about achieving your absolute best, right? So whatever news comes to you this week, rather than it upsetting you or bothering you or whatever, it's going to light a fire under your ass so that you just absolutely get to it. When it comes to money, finances and resources, the money that you need in whatever way, shape or form, because the Emperor can represent this could be like a financial advisor. It could be, I wouldn't be surprised if it were a bank or something like that as well. It could be that as well. It's like the money that you need is absolutely available to you. You've got the Sun card smiling on all of this as well, right? Look at that. Right, it's a very different deck, this, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. And then when it comes to your physical health and vitality, that Emperor is you getting really serious. It's you getting committed. And for a lot of you, it looks like you're embarking on a journey of getting your cardio up, like really getting sort of, focused on bringing your cardiovascular system and your physical health and vitality into some sort of sense of, newfound sense of alignment. When it comes to your home and environment, the Lovers card could be you picking out or choosing a new home. For some of you, I actually feel like this won't be specifically a home, but an area. It's like you're making a choice to say, like, actually, that is where I would like to live from here on in, which is a good thing, right? Because when you decide where you want to be, 9 times out of 10, the house or the home or the flat or the apartment or the condo, whatever you call it, wherever you are, tends to show up, right? It will show up once you make the choice of where you want to be. With that said, let me know in the comments how it shapes up. It looks like you'll have a great week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.